Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula make history, breaking a 21-year American tennis record. For 21 long years, American tennis carried a quiet longing, a space waiting to be filled, a record waiting to be rewritten, a legacy waiting to be continued. It was a record created in the age of Venus and Serena Williams, a golden era that seemed almost untouchable. Seasons came and went, champions rose and fell, yet no American doubles pair could match the magnitude of that historic run. Then came a duo no one expected to be so extraordinary together. Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula. Different generations, different personalities, different styles, but united by one shared mission, to make history. And on a night that lit up the tennis world, they did exactly that, a record that lived in shadows. The Williams sisters had set an almost mythical standard, slamming to the most prestigious tournaments, collecting titles with unstoppable force, and redefining what American tennis could be. Their doubles record, untouched for 21 years, grew into something almost sacred. Young players studied it. Commentators spoke of it with reverence. Fans believed no one would reach that height again, until a spark ignited. Or rather, two sparks. One named Coco, one named Jessica. The birth of an unlikely team. On paper, they seemed mismatched. Jessica Pegula, calm, experienced, controlled, a thinker, a strategist, a quiet assassin. Coco Gauff, explosive, emotional, brilliantly fast, a powerhouse of charisma and agility. One brought wisdom, the other brought fire. One brought stability, the other brought momentum. Together, they created a brand new American storm. What started as a convenient partnership quickly transformed into one of the most effective and electrifying alliances in modern tennis. They began to read each other's movements, mirror each other's instincts, and trust each other's decisions. Fans didn't just watch them play. They watched them become a team. That was the moment tennis began whispering, could this be the pair we've waited for? The season that shifted everything. Their journey wasn't marked by one breakthrough. It was shaped by many. A hard-earned final here, a dramatic semifinal there, clutch wins and moments where nerves should have broken them. Slowly, something magnificent was forming. Then came the tournament, the one that would change their lives and rewrite American tennis history. They stormed into finals with speed, power, and something even more unstoppable, belief. Social media buzzed. Gauff and Pegula, can they actually break the 21-year drought? Are they the next great American doubles dynasty? Both fans and critics felt a strange electricity in the air. Something historical was brewing. The finals, a battle of nerves, heart, and history. The stadium lights glowed like spotlights of destiny. The atmosphere buzzed with nervous energy. Every photographer, reporter, and analyst knew this wasn't just another match. This was a match. The one that could finally topple a 21-year-old monument. Opening rally, the pressure arrives. Gauff's first return was long. Pegula's first volley nicked the tape. A shaky start, expected, almost human. But champions don't hide from pressure. They transform it. And that's exactly what happened. Gauff's fire ignites. Coco found her rhythm first. Side-to-side movement like wind. Backhand returns like lightning. Energy pulsing through every step. Her athletic brilliance forced their opponents into errors they never make. Suddenly, the court tilted in America's favor. Pegula becomes the anchor. Where Gauff brought fire, Pegula delivered ice. Her cross-court shots began slicing perfectly. Her hands at the net turned bold. Her serve games turned crisp and clinical. She steadied the ship. She controlled the narrative. She quietly rewrote the story of the match. The first set ended in a clean, forceful 6-4. A spark of hope lit the crowd. The second set, a test of soul. Their opponents returned determined. They broke early. They led. Momentum shifted dangerously. For the first time all match, fear crept into the stadium. The American duo faced break points, many of them. The record, the history, the expectations. They all seemed ready to collapse. But then, the magic of Gauff and Pegula appeared. Gauff chases the impossible. She ran down balls no human should reach. She countered from hopeless positions. She flipped defense into offense like a superhero breaking physics. Each shot said silently, "Not today." Pegula makes a brave choice. At 4-4, Pegula took the ball on her racket with the courage of a woman who has waited her whole career for this moment. She served the cleanest game of the match. Aces, angled winners, unreturnable serves. The crowd exploded. Then, in the final game, Gauff unleashed 3 world-class returns that shattered the opponent's rhythm and their resistance. Pegula finished it with a volley that will appear in highlight reels for years. 6-4 again. Match over. Record broken. The moment history bowed to them. As the stadium erupted, Pegula and Gauff embraced long, emotional, fierce. This wasn't just victory. This wasn't just a title. This was a door being kicked open. This was America returning to the global doubles throne. This was a generational shift. In the press room, Pegula shook her head in disbelief. We didn't just play for ourselves. We played for American tennis. And Gauff, smiling with her trademark confidence, added, "This is only the beginning." Why this record matters so much. It wasn't simply about breaking a number. It was about reviving a legacy. 1, they ended a 21-year drought. 2 decades is more than a gap. It's a void. Gauff and Pegula brought America back into the conversation. 2, they honored the Williams sisters without copying them. They didn't try to replace them. They extended the American lineage. The legacy for future generations. Gauff and Pegula's historic run will echo for years. It will inspire little girls to pick up rackets. It will motivate current American players to partner up. It will revive U.S. dominance in global tennis conversations. It will remind the world that American tennis never stays quiet for long. Their story is more than a championship. It's a blueprint for a new era. The future, a dynasty in the making. If 1 season can break a record, imagine what 5 seasons can do. Gauff, still young, still expanding her game, still capable of rewriting every book in tennis. Pegula, entering her prime with clarity, control, and strategic brilliance. Together, they could become the most successful American doubles team of their generation. Multi-Grand Slam champions. Future world number 1s. Icons of the sport. Analysts believe this is just their beginning, not their peak. And watching them play, you can't help but agree. The final word, 2 women, 1 destiny. Coco Gauff and Jessica Pegula didn't just break a record. They ignited a revolution. They proved that age differences don't matter, that styles don't need to match perfectly, that greatness doesn't always come from similarity. Sometimes it comes from contrast, from fire and ice, speed and strategy, youth and maturity. From Coco and Jessica. And as they lifted the trophy, smiles radiant, history finally bowed gracefully, proudly, to 2 American women who dare to dream bigger than a 21-year-old record. A new chapter in American tennis has begun. The throne has new queens, and the world is watching. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.